Hello, welcome to another favorites videos. These are my May favorites. I wasn't able to do April because during those days I wasn't feeling well, so I am able to do May, and I'm so excited to share with you the items that I've been loving for the last couple of months. I did share my April favorites in Instagram, so you might see some repeats if you do follow me there, but if you don't follow me there, that's fine. I still want to share them with you because these are items that I've been using for the past month or two, and I've really used them a lot, and I've been able to test them in different applications, in different situations, and I've loved them very, very much. So let's start because I do have a few items to talk about. And let's start with sunscreen. I have it here on my list so I won't forget anything. Some of the items I do have in hand, and if I don't have something in hand, then I'll pop up a photo and you guys could see what I'm talking about. I'm also leaving links of everything down below in the description box as usual. So the first thing is sunscreen. It's the SimplyDeeBeauty UV Protector Cream 50+ broad spectrum. I love this sunscreen. It's really light, there's no white cast, it's melted right into my skin, it feels really good, and it's glowy, hydrating. Sometimes it's all I wear, like when I'm in a hurry to go to work, I always wear sunscreen. So I'll just put in some sunscreen, a little bit of mascara, maybe a lip gloss, and I'm ready to go for the day. Because it's at least, it's not like a glowy product, but it does leave my skin soft and supple and radiant and healthy looking. And it feels really good, really light, as if I have nothing on. I'm really loving this sunscreen. We all know that it's an expensive sunscreen, but it is a really good and effective one. So I still have a lot to go, but I will definitely repurchase this whenever I'm done with it because I really do love it, and I have been enjoying it so far this month. The next products I want to talk to you about are foundations. The first foundation I want to talk to you guys about is not a new foundation per se, but it is new to me. I discovered it very recently, and it's the SimplyDeeBeauty. I'm sticking with SimplyDeeBeauty again. This is it's just called SimplyDeeBeauty The Foundation. I love the bottle. It's really cute, and it has like a little, not cute, it's really luxe, and it has like a little base where you could sit it on it, and it does come with like a little scoop so you could pick up the product. Let me show you inside. It's a lovely foundation. I was lucky that it's a really good match because again, it's a luxury foundation, so you don't want to spend your money and then see that it's not your shade. It's a perfect shade for me. It's a wonderful foundation. It feels so good. You don't need a lot, and that's great because again, since you're paying X amount of money for it, you want it to last you the longest possible. So all you need is a little bit. It's medium to full coverage foundation. It leaves my skin so glowy, so hydrating, so supple, so beautiful. I don't know, you're gonna hear these adjectives in the entirety of this video because those are products that I gravitate towards too. I have dry skin, so I need products that give me hydration and makes my skin look glowy and radiant. I love that, and this foundation does the trick. It is beautiful. It's lovely. I love it, and it has a long shelf life. If I'm not mistaken, is it 24 months? Well, right now I don't recall. Oh, it does also have SPF 22, which you shouldn't rely on it on the SPF, just on this SPF, because you need a lot of SPF. You need about a quarter size to be able to cover your whole face area. So with foundation, you only use like a couple of drops, so it's not enough sunscreen that you need to protect your skin. So always wear sunscreen, you guys. Always wear, even if it's cloudy outside, if it's rainy, it doesn't matter. Always wear your sunscreen. So I wanted to just say that. The next foundation I want to talk to you guys about is the one I have on. Actually, it's the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 with niacinamide squalane hyaluronic acid. I don't think it's like a spanky new foundation either. I mean, it's not old, but it hasn't been out for that long. I don't think so. For me, it was new. I purchased it in the Sephora VIB sale. It was like a last minute thing. I was in the store with my friend, and I saw it, and I was like, you know, let me pick it up. It's the only thing I bought in store, I think, if my memory serves me right. It's a wonderful foundation. You guys could see how it leaves my skin. Today these last few days I've been having like a lot of real red spots, and look how nice this foundation covers that area. It leaves my skin really glowy, really pretty. You only need 3 drops, or at least I need only 3 drops per side. It is really liquidy, so that means it has a lot of moisture, a lot of water. It is so good, you guys. It also has SPF 40. It has more than the one from Clé de Peau. I don't rely on it just on this. I also use sunscreen under it. It is nice to know that your foundation has SPF 40. It's not really a foundation, it's a serum skin tint. And look how beautiful it looks. And it's so light, so light. I feel like if I have nothing on, and I love it. I love that feeling. I don't like to feel that all that cakiness and all that heavy makeup on my face. Here in South Florida, it's always hot, so I hate that feeling. And it's just perfect. It gives me the perfect hydration. You guys could see it for yourselves. It's beautiful. And for reference, mine is shade, I think I got the lightest, and I tried it in the store, so I got a perfect match, which was very nice. This one is shade Rendezvous ST1, and the one from Clé de Peau, very light ivory, is the one I got from Clé de Peau, and Rendezvous is the one I use from Ilia. I have 2 more foundations because these last couple of months I've been using new foundations, which I've been loving a lot. The next one is from Guerlain, the Terracotta Le Tint. I might have mentioned this before, I don't know, but I still love it. It feels so luxurious, like the Clé de Peau one. It feels like you're wearing $1 million. It's so luxurious. It's so nice. You don't need a lot. It has medium to full coverage. It's just a beautiful foundation. The same things, I'm gonna keep repeating myself, but it leaves my skin so glowy, so beautiful. And every time I wear it, well, this one too, every time. This happens to me a lot. Like, people tell me, what are you wearing if it looks so good? But this one, I would get it a lot as well. Like, people would ask me, like, your face looks like porcelain, like a porcelain doll, because it's so smooth. And I do have texture. I do have enlarged pores. I do have, like, sometimes I get, like I said earlier, some like little red spots. And these foundations, all the ones that I'm going to mention, maybe they're not much of the last one, but the first 3 that I'm talking about does give me that coverage that covers everything, and it just makes me feel and look so beautiful. Like, I love this foundation. I've had this one a little bit longer, so I've been able to use this one a little bit more, but amazing foundation. And then the 4th one it's more light coverage, like something that I would wear like on Sundays, on the weekends. I've actually taken it with me on like trips to go to Naples to see the kids, and I apply it in the car, like really easy. It's the Say Glowy, I'm trying to read the name, the Glowy Super Skin Foundation. Mine is shade 7, which is a little bit darker than what I would like, but once I blend it out and I apply everything else, it works fine. I also want to mention, I forgot to mention, with all of these foundations, including this one, as time goes by, it gets even better. I've had this makeup on for an hour, and it just gets better and better, and I love that. I've worn it for 6, 8, 10 hours when I go to work or when I'm out and about. They are amazing. I think at the end of the day, because there's 4 foundations that I'm talking about, at the end of the day, it's just a personal preference. Because if I were to choose one, that's why I couldn't just mention one. I love all of them. They all make me feel good. They all really look good on my skin, and I love them all for different occasions. But I wouldn't be able to choose one. So I think it's just a matter of personal taste, which ones you like, you prefer. The Clé de Peau one is the most expensive one. It is what it is. It's really expensive. It has skincare ingredients, so it's good for your skin. So if you can't afford this, if you don't want to pay that much money for a foundation, you want to go for something luxurious, and it's still a little bit not super expensive, not expensive. I don't like the word expensive, because that just depends on it's in the eye of the beholder. But let's say more high-end. So if you want something that is high-end as well, but not as high-end as a Clé de Peau one, then the Guerlain one is, I think, the second one. Not that the quality is better or worse, just I'm talking in terms of pricing. And if you want to go third, I think the Ilia one is the third, which is not even a foundation. It's a super serum skin tint, and the Say one is foundation, but I think, if memory serves me right, that the Say one is a little bit more affordable. Let me check my notes. The Ilia one goes for $48, and the the Say goes for $40. So there's an $8 difference. If you want to wait for a sale, that's up to you, of course. But I think the main difference between these are just pricing, because they're all excellent foundations. So it is up to you. Alright, let's move right on, because then this video will be 3 hours long, and we don't want that. I'm going to talk next about concealer. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but I am going to mention it again. I'm wearing it now. This concealer had mixed reviews. Some people liked it, some people didn't, but I liked it. It's the Very Valentino concealer. Mine is in the shade Ligr1. It's really bright. It's light coverage, but it's also brightening, so it gives me, like you could see, it gives me a brightening effect. It doesn't cover my dark circles like 100% because it's not full coverage, but that's fine because I like my skin to be, I like my makeup to be see-through, that you can see my skin, that it looks natural. I've been liking it. It doesn't cake up. It lasts all day. It's really creamy. I like it. I really like this concealer, and I've been using it non-stop this month, these past 2 months. There's another one that I've been using, and I can't remember which one. Oh, I always have on my vanity the one from Dior. That's my favorite concealer. It's still my favorite concealer, and I alternate. Sometimes I apply the Dior one. Sometimes I use this one. It just depends on what I'm feeling that day. But the Dior one is not new. I've had it for a long time. And if you see my videos, my past videos, my end of the year favorites, my all-time favorites, you know that one is my favorite. My favorite of favorites. And this one is my favorite of May and April. Really nice. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about are cheek balms, and I have them here. I think I have everything in hand, so I'm able to show you everything. The next thing I do want to talk to you about is the Merit Beauty Flush Balm. These were gifted to me. Very thankful. I love them. They are so creamy, so easy to use. You could go straight in. I like to use a finger, or you could also go straight with a brush. I got 2 shades. I wish I remember the names, but I don't. I'm sorry. These are called the Flush Balm Cheek Color. I got Beverly Hills and then Cheeky, the one that was more pinkish. And I've been using Beverly Hills more because it's more peachy. But the color is irrelevant because they're both really good products. But I do use this more because I like this color better. And they're easy to apply. They blend well. They're like absorbed by your skin, so it looks like you're naturally flushing, which is the look that I always go for. I'm not wearing them today because I'm testing something else, but I do love these balms. I have them on my vanity all the time because I do use them a lot, like especially when I'm in a hurry or I just want to do my makeup in the car. Just pick them up, pop them in my purse and take them with me because they're easy to, really easy. They're not powder, but they're not like liquid either, so I'm not afraid that they're gonna spill all over my purse or something. So it's really, really nice. Alright, let's go into highlight. And the only highlight that I wanted to mention is the YSL New Glow Halo Tint Highlighter. I picked up shade New Gold. It's not like super shimmery, super highlighting that you could see it from outer space, but it's just like that right amount of shimmer, and it's like a liquid shimmer. It's a liquid highlighter, so I apply it with my finger. Like I'll get like a little drop and apply it on my highlight areas. And it looks so natural. It's very, what's the word I'm trying to, it's like sheen. So it looks like that wet look, which I really do love. It's a really nice highlighter. Again, it's not super bright, so if you're looking for a bright highlighter, this is not it. This is more for people like me that like really subtle, glowing, natural looking, glowing skin. This is what it does. And I'm not wearing it today because I am testing another highlight, which is another video that I just did that should be up before this one. So I'm gonna leave the link of that video at the end so you guys could check it out and find out what it is that I am testing today. That's my highlight, my favorite of the month of May and also the month of April. Really good. All right, for eyes, it's not just one shade, it's a few shades, but it's the same product. I think you guys could guess what it is if you see my videos and if you follow me. It's the Hourglass, what are these called? Voyeur eyeshadow sticks. I love them. Amazing. I love these sticks. I have I only find 4. I think that's all I have. 4. I have, let me see, remember, Galaxy, Aurora, which is that green one. Then I have Moon, which is like that champagne color. Galaxy, which is like a plumish mauve color, and Equinox, which is like that brown. Let me show you right here. Oops. I did try them out. I've tried them in separate videos, in separate times. I really like them. They're so creamy. Let me just swatch one of them. My favorite one, which is Aurora. It is so creamy. Look at that. How beautiful. Let me swatch it in your eyes, in front of you. Oh, well, you guys could see how shimmery, how beautiful, how creamy. They feel so light, like if nothing, like you have nothing on, and they don't like crease up. Sometimes when you're wearing like liquidy or more softer eyeshadows or eye pencils, they start like creasing up in the middle where the where your crease is. It doesn't happen with these, and they dry up, but not too quick that you don't have time to work with them, but not too slow that they start transferring to the top of your lid or they start creasing. No, they're perfect. They're perfect eyeshadow sticks. I love them. I wanted to pick up more shades, but I haven't. But you know, I think 4 shades for now is really good. But they're so good. I wear them one by itself, just like a one and done deal. I've used 2 at a time. Like I've used these 2 together, and it's such a beautiful look. Moon and Equinox. They're so pretty. And Aurora, which is the green one, I've used it by itself. Gorgeous color. And they do have like a something like a dual tone. Sometimes they look like Aurora looks greenish, and then it looks copperish, and then it looks bronze. Like, it's just beautiful. These are the only eyeshadows that I want to mention, because I am wearing a different quad today and nothing to do with this makeup, because again, I'm testing other makeup. But again, love them. I love them because they're so easy makeup. Sometimes, yeah, we could sit down for an hour or 2 to put on our makeup. Sometimes we just need to grab and go. So I like makeup that is easy and multitaskers. I might have mentioned this a billion times before, but I'm going to mention it again because I keep on grabbing it. I keep on using it. It's such a beautiful formula and beautiful color. I'm talking about the Clé de Peau. I mentioned Clé de Peau a lot in this video. It's not on purpose, but the Clé de Peau, these are the Creme Rouge Matte 117 Flamingo Flower. All the shades I have are gorgeous, but this is my favorite one. Let me swatch in the back of my hand. It's such a beautiful color, beautiful formula, and they're matte, but they don't dry my lips. I have dry skin, dry lips, and it does not dry my lips. It stays on for a long time. And look at that beautiful orange, bright orange. Oh, I love it. I love this lipstick. It's so nice, beautiful. I love the way it feels, and when I take it off, my lips are supple. They're more like plump. I love it. Love this product, and I always have it on my vanity because I am constantly reaching out to them when I'm not trying new makeup. That's the lipstick I go for. Just wear like a very simple eyeshadow, very light, some mascara, pop some color in your lips, and I'm ready to go. Another product that I'm loving, I got 2. I got one in my purse and I have one here, so I'm going to show you the one I have here. It's from Tower 28. These are the lip squeeze. No, this is the color Squeeze, but this is a Juice Bombs tinted lip balm. I got Squeeze, and the other one is Mix. Mix is a little bit darker, and Squeeze is a little bit like lighter. This is Squeeze. Mix is more bright. They're so beautiful. Again, easy. Just pop them in your purse, and you don't need a mirror. Just put it on your lips, and it feels wonderful. I could actually test it out because this color is really light. Flamingo Flower from Clé de Peau is very bright, but this one is really light formula, not necessarily light color. Actually, I think I got them all wrong. Squeeze is the one that is really bright orange, and Mix is like a light watermelon color. I got it mixed up. I'm sorry about that. You gotta excuse my brain. It's not functioning correctly right now. Isn't that beautiful? And it's a lip balm. Does it look like a lip balm? No. And it feels so light. So beautiful. And they last an impressively long time for a lip balm. And then I got 3 more things. There is skincare. I forgot that I had this in my list. But it's the Lisa Eldridge. She came out with a new skincare with a new face wash. A makeup remover, like a face wash thing. And also a mist. I've been using the mist, but not as much as the face wash. I've been using it to remove my makeup at night, and it's so good that sometimes I don't even double cleanse because I don't feel that I need to. Sometimes I do it because out of habit, or even the same product, I'll get another, go again for a second round and use it again. And then when I clean my face with her cotton cloth, with her towel, there's nothing left on the towel, so I know that it removed all my makeup. I don't have it here with me. I have it in the bathroom, but I'll pop a picture up here. It is a wonderful product, and it's gonna last a long time because you don't need that much. And what I do is, like, my face dry, I just get a size, like a blueberry size. That's how she explains it. Just squeeze a little blueberry size on the back of my hand or in the palm of my hand, and I rub it with my other hand, and like that with my face dry, no water added. I apply it all over. Like I take my time going to all the little creases, and then I brush my teeth. Like that's how way she explains it. You brush your teeth about 3 or 4 minutes, and then you remove the product, and it leaves my skin so soft, so clean, so fresh. Like again, I sometimes don't even feel the need to double cleanse. It is a wonderful, wonderful product, and she's gonna be available soon in Selfridges, so that's great. And you could buy off her Selfridges or off her website directly. I am enjoying that product a lot. I know that once I'm almost done, I'll go and buy more because I really am enjoying it. I like to alternate face washes or makeup removals once in a while. Hers is the one that I'm using at the moment, but I'm always like changing up, and I just wanted to let you guys know that it's a beautiful, amazing product. And then there's 2 more products I want to talk to you about, and we're gonna wrap up. This is the Macreen Actives High Performance Lip Filler. I picked this up in the Sephora VIB sale. It is, I like to use it before bed, so I apply it and go to bed with it. It really does plump up your lips, but you don't feel that tinginess that you feel with other products. It doesn't hurt. It's not uncomfortable. It plumps your lips almost immediately. Like immediately you see the effects, and it's really nice. And my skin, my lips wake up. When I wake up, my lips are softer and fuller, plumper. The lines are a little bit more dissipated. Like it's a really, really good product. I've been enjoying it a lot. And finally, the last product I want to talk to you about is hair perfume. Kind of a quick, quiet, luxury item. This is the Chanel Coco Mademoiselle hair perfume. I picked this up at Ulta. And I've said this before, I wash my hair only once a week. Personal preference, because I have dry skin, and I feel that since I started doing that about 5 or 6 years ago, so I'm not sure when I started, I feel that I have less dandruff. My skin, my scalp is less itchy. My hair doesn't fall out as much, and I haven't washed my hair. It's gonna be a week today. No, it's already been a week. This is what works for me, and it might work for you too if you have dry skin, if you have problems with dandruff and stuff. My hair has been a week and a half without washing. I'm washing it tomorrow, and it's clean and it smells good naturally, but I like to add a little bit more scent, especially if I'm wearing the Coco Chanel perfume or the Coco Mademoiselle perfume during the day. Then I'll just get a splash of this and spray it on my hair. So all you need is a spritz, a little pump, and I love it. I love the scent. If you know the Coco Mademoiselle scent, you know, you have an idea what this hair perfume smells like. I'm putting it back, but very careful. You have an idea what the hair perfume smells like. It's not as strong. It's a little bit more lighter and subtle than the perfume, but it's the same idea. It smells really, really good, and I just love it. And I don't wear it because my hair smells and I need it, just because I like that extra, you know, I like that extra some in my hair. Again, it's a little luxury that I do for myself. So these were my favorites for the month of May and April as well. I'm doing it both months together because I wasn't able to do last month quite a few things. I had tried other things, but these were the things that fell into my favorites video. Have you tried any of these products? Please let me know down below, because beauty is relative. What might work for me might not work for you, and vice versa. And I always like to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, leave me your comments down below. I'm leaving links of everything as well in the description box for you guys to check them out if you're interested. I want to thank you so much for coming over and spending your time with me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.